It has been reported that Hailey Bieber, who was invited by her parents some time ago, have finally visited his parents. Remember, it was reported here some time ago that Hailey Bieber was invited by her parents and she said she was scared of honoring the invitation. Now it is the time we are going to hear what she was invited for. Some fans said Hailey Bieber's parents seems to care a lot about materials things a lot and do not bother less about the happiness and welfare from the content of their discussion. Before we get to getting what her parents discussed with her, let me welcome you to Cons TV where we give you necessary updates. Report just got to us that Hailey Bieber, who was invited by her parents, have finally decided to go see her parents. From the report page, she said she was somehow furious to visit her parents, but she had no other choice than to keep away the fear, took a big step and go closer to his parents to hear why they could be inviting her urgently. She equally told her friends that she was going to go visiting her parents with a gift because she has not given gift lately. Let us listen to how it all went between Hailey Bieber and her parents. It was revealed that as Hailey approaches their family home, her dad got up and stood still in excitement waiting to hug her daughter, but mum was sitting and after seeing Hailey Bieber approaching just smiled and her mood and position remained indifferent as a sign that she was not moved in seeing her daughter and something of that stuff. Hailey Bieber too on her own end saw her parents in a distance, smiled and waved her long and coiled hair behind her shoulder. She was happy anyways. Still on the report page, as she arrived, her dad hugged her and said, "You are welcome, daughter. How have you been? You got here earlier than expected. I am happy you had a safe trip." Hailey replied, "Yeah dad, I did had any much stuff to do back before taking off. Due to that I ought to even arrived earlier than this," she said while smiling and still hold a plastic paper containing a gift she bought for her parents. "Mummy, I am happy to see you," Hailey said while hugging her mum. Her mum responded in snobbish tone and said, "How are you Hailey?" Hailey responded being a little bit worried from the way her mum have received her. Hailey then placed a plastic paper on the table in the sitting room and sat down. And she sat down and without even being allowed to rest by her mum, she said, "Hailey, I have invited you here for something that have been bothering us for some time now. And it is not making us very happy. Maybe your dad can be okay with it because he is man, but for me I am not okay, and that is why I called you up here." Hailey Bieber said. "Yes mummy. I am here for that." Her mum continued. "If you could notice, we were not present for 4th year of marriage anniversary. We deliberately did not want to show up for that celebration because I considered it meaningless." Hailey asked. "Mummy, I don't understand why you said it was meaningless. Why do you say so?" "Yes it was. I was expecting you to invite us for a baby shower and not inviting us for any other thing. I have called you up to tell you that if you don't want to give us grandchildren, then go ahead and be celebrating whatever stuff in our absence. What are you waiting for Hailey? You are not getting any younger you know. And you behave as if that means nothing to you." As she spoke to Hailey without giving a break, for Hailey burst into tears and we are still developing her response after all what her mum said to her, and in our next video, you shall all be updated on that. Thank you for following till the end and stay